Well, downtown Springfield has a lot going on, from new businesses to new eateries, from hospitality. A lot was going on in 2018, and more is still to come. And here with me today to talk about the growth of downtown Springfield is Rusty Worley with the Downtown Springfield Association. Thanks so much for being here.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
So specifically, I want to talk about the College Station part of downtown. Can you explain the perimeter of that?
Well, College Station was an underutilized area back in the late 90s and 2000s, and the city worked with developers to reimagine that space and what could it be. Some of it was parking that was for the old Hers department store, and through that they received requests for proposals, and the movie theater won out, and that's a 14-screen movie theater. Now, of course, we have the Moxie that is just across the way, so 16 movie screens, and those are the only screens north of Battlefield here, and so it's important for Center City and North Springfield to have access to those. And
there's a lot of people living in that area as well. And
Absolutely.
I think one of the key goals that we were talking about earlier before this segment was just keeping people downtown as well. Can you explain some of the things that are in the works?
Well, with Vision 2020, we called out for Center City to be everybody's neighborhood, and we've certainly seen that develop over the last 20 years. It's where everyone comes together in good times and bad. We've really expanded the number of entertainment options we have for all ages, so you can go to movie theaters and have all sorts of different options there, but things like 1984, the ice skating, Discovery Center, our live theaters, so just a great wide variety. That adds to our growing housing mix. We've had a growth of, now we have over 800 lofts in Center City, and so 1,200 residents there, and that's not including all the student housing that's been built, particularly in and around Missouri State. That's been substantial over the last 5 to 10 years. We've added 2,500 units there. The good news is those occupancies are staying well above 90%, so and not only are we adding those, it's bringing new heads and beds.
And so there's people living downtown, but hospitality is really growing as well. We saw that with the Hotel Vandevort when it launched a few years back, and they're expanding.
Yes. Billy and John McQuarrie really took a step out and brought a boutique hotel. They did it first class, working with John's wife, Karen, and the three of them developed something that really, I think, knocked the socks off of Springfield and the region. And so now they're doubling their size. The second tower is underway, and we're excited to see those 50 guest rooms. Plus, they're going to have a rooftop deck that'll have indoor and outdoor space that will just be great. And that complements the new hotel that Brian Majors is bringing to downtown. That will be in that bridge between Missouri State and downtown at South and Elm. And that will add 98 beds to our housing mix. So we see that when people come downtown, overnight guests, they're spending more money. They have disposable income, and they're the ones shopping in our stores, eating in our restaurants, and so it just helps diversify the mix that we have.
And I noticed one thing too with the Hotel Vandevort is that a lot of locals go there and take advantage of it too.
Yeah, and not just for the bathroom selfies.
Exactly. We've seen a number of those.
They go the order, but then they also look at it as a real treat, as a weekend out or a night out as a couple. Sometimes folks will go there when they're going to see a show at the Gilloys. They'll book a room so they can just walk over and make an evening or a weekend of it. So yeah, it really is positioned well for those who want a little local getaway.
And the old Remington's building is located in this district as well. Any plans for what's happening there?
Yes, the owner is working on a concept for that corner, and that's a key corner for us. We know that that's on the west end of downtown, but at College and Campbell, if folks aren't familiar with downtown and the brewery district that lies just to the west of that, sometimes they will get to Hertz Donut and they'll look around at Harbell and the movie theater. If they're not going to the movie theater, they might be inclined to think, well, downtown's done, there's not any beyond that. So we're excited to see that developed. The owner is working on some plans actively. He's not ready yet to announce what those are, but that is a very visible and strategic corner for us.
And speaking of the brewery district, Springfield has really just exploded with local breweries, and there's more to come.
Absolutely. And that's something that, being a longtime Springfieldian, we're the buckle of the Bible Belt, so you wouldn't think craft beer would be one of our strengths, but it certainly has become that. And so going west of Campbell is the brewery district. district, and we've had, of course, Springfield Brewing Company, Mother's, Lost Signal, and Missouri Spirits all added there. And then we have at the old firehouse at Traffic Way in Kimbrough another brewery that will be coming online here this fall. They hope to be open in time for the Route 66 Festival, and we'll have a great combination of indoor and outdoor space there that is right across from Shrine Mosque and with billiards. So that will energize that east end of downtown as well.
A lot going on and still more to come this year. Rusty Worley, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Yes, thank you.
We'll be right back.